2-0. Who knows if I would have went 3-0 because Nasruddin Imavov and Chris Curtis decided to headbutt each other and made a no contest. So we'll never know, but who knows? Maybe this weekend I will go 3-0. UFC Vegas 75 is going to be Saturday, and there's a few fights I'm interested in looking at. So first up, Alessandro Costa versus Jimmy Flick. I do like saying Jimmy Flick, and that's why I'm talking about the fight, because I don't really care to watch him anymore. I'm not impressed ever since he came back from retirement. He retired back in December of 2020 after his win against Cody Durden. He just didn't look great the last time he came back. So I don't know if he's just not in it mentally anymore. I mean, he did retire. He could be doing a Tom Brady right now. Who knows? I'm just not impressed. And so because of that, Costa, who did not retire, he's still in it. So you know what? Costa did lose his last fight, but before then, he was on a 7-win streak. I think he's going to come out and really show Jimmy he should have stayed in retirement. I don't know. Anything can happen, but give me Costa for the win here. Next up, looking at the main card, Arman Tsarukyan versus Joaquim Silva. Now, these two, neither one have fought yet this year, so maybe they're both at their healthiest. Silva is 8 years older than Arman. Silva wants to knock you out just like Arman wants to knock you out. However, he also may let it go to decision, which we don't want that. We know we don't want the judges deciding these fights. Please don't do that. But you know what? I think Arman still has potential of growing in his career in the upswing. I just don't see that for Silva, and that's really the only thing I'm basing this off of, even though Arman is a huge favorite. Vegas has no doubts that Arman is going to win this one, so I don't know. I guess Vegas always knows. Give me Arman. And last but certainly not least, the main event, Marvin Vettori versus Cannonier. This is going to be a great fight. These two guys, however, looking at their records, the last few fights have been up and down, a little unpredictable. However, if you look at the odds, these two are very close. So even Vegas doesn't know who's going to win this one. Here's my thinking though. Cannonier, he likes to knock people out. Vettori likes to submit people. Cannonier is 10 years older, and I know age isn't always a factor in these fights. However, it might be in this one because Vettori has a brick for a noggin. So he might actually wear Cannonier out in his attempt to knock him out. And then that opens him up to a submission, or if it goes to the judges, then who knows what's going to happen. I just don't know, especially if it goes all 5 rounds. I think Vettori is all over this one. So he's the slight favorite. Give me Vettori for the win. We have a weekend full of MMA, though. We've got Bellator 297. We also have PFL 5. I love weekends like this. Let me know if you have any opinions about these fights or other fights that you're more excited about. Give me some feedback on what you thought with our MMA weekend that I love so much. Follow me on Twitter. We can watch these fights together, but either way, let's get it.